Okay, so Argentina's president is right now facing some serious consequences because, as it stands, and I want to pull this up here so that everyone can see this firsthand, the president of Argentina is now facing impeachment threats after backing a crypto scam meme coin that wiped out billions in hours. Hold on. Let me say that again. A leader of a country, the Argentinian president, is facing impeachment threats after backing a crypto scam meme coin. So let's go ahead and pull up a video here because you guys got to see this. I don't know if we're on a fast track to destruction, but I have a theory. At the end of the show, please stay tuned. I have a theory. I think I know what's going on. Kit Cabello might have solved it. So here we go.
Breaking news from the crypto markets. I have now confirmed with multiple sources that Javier Milei and his team were working on developing a token over at least multiple weeks at this point, and have spoken with multiple vendors in the hopes of partnering to launch this token. Javier was definitively paid for launching this token, yet last night tweeted out that he's not involved at all with this, and that it was just another small business from the private sector, and he's all about supporting the private sector himself. This was a complete lie and fabrication, and this is an absolute massive scandal. This has literally been a lie to the Argentinian people and to the globe as a whole. I'll be back with more news later, but we have confirmed with 100% confidence that his team was involved with this. We don't know the exact amount that he was paid, but we do know that this was directly from his team. They were involved with this from the get-go. I'll be back with more news soon.
So while the story is developing, there was this one video that has gone somewhat viral of one person who has made a fortune trading crypto, crashes out after losing everything with the supposed Javier Milei crypto scam. So let's go and pull this up here because this was difficult to watch. But when I say don't be careful when you get involved in crypto, please be careful. All right. If you're choosing to swim in that pool, just remember that it's filled with all sorts of dangerous animals that will take a bite out of you. And crypto, in my opinion, doesn't seem safe. There's a very good chance that a lot of people who do get involved will get rug pulled and you'll lose your money. Or is it that you're holding on to something that will never be valuable?
I'm broke! I'm broke! I'm fucking broke! I'm gonna find you! I'm gonna find you, Dennis! I'm gonna find you! You rugged me! I have nothing! I have to sell my Rolex! I have to sell it! I have to sell all my shit! I don't have anything! I guess you pieces of shit! You rugged me! You all rugged me, bro! And I'm gonna find you! I'm gonna find you!
I understand the rage, but man, some things you just don't post on the internet, okay? Because there are a lot of people who have been rug pulled by these meme coins, by cryptocurrency. And, I remember watching a documentary just before the end of 2024 about Bitcoin and other e-currencies. And it's not a matter of if, but the when the whole thing falls apart. And I want to give a huge shout out again to good friend the show and contributor who has given me a lot of great articles to read about crypto, Golden Monarch. To my audience, I won't tell you what to do, but please be careful because now if this is truly going to come into fruition, if this is really going to happen, you're looking at a leader of a country, the Argentinian president, Javier Milei, looking at possible impeachment. So Argentina's opposition lawmakers have threatened to initiate impeachment proceedings against the president after he promoted a controversial cryptocurrency, Reuters reported on Sunday. The head of state touted the token, which crashed soon after. On Friday, the libertarian president recommended Libra coin in a post on X, formerly known as Twitter. Of course, they always got to write that. The token's price shot up nearly $5 soon after the endorsement, but plummeted to under $1 only hours later. Then the Argentinian president deleted his initial post 5 hours later and wrote a whole new one saying he was not aware of the details of the project. You are a leader of a country. Not to mention, people have been following your career with much enthusiasm, especially here in America, especially amongst libertarian circles. You're telling me that you're only finding out about the project and you weren't aware of the details. Don't you have a team? Don't you have a group of handlers? Don't you have advisors? Because here's the thing. If you're in charge of something, this is just a little bit of advice. You learn it from the Prince and the Discourses. You learn it from The Art of War. Yes, you need to surround yourself with people, yes, who will listen to your orders, but will advise you and tell you, hey, you might be kind of screwing up here, genius, because that's the best thing you want. You don't want to be surrounded by yes men. Yes men are cowards. Yes men can't think for themselves. Yes men are the people that will bring you down. They might be your big fan, but they're a fan out of fear. And that's not how you run things. Continue on. The controversy has fueled accusations of misconduct from the country's opposition lawmakers. Leonardo Santro, a member of the opposition coalition, blasted the Argentinian president's involvement, saying that his endorsement of the crypto, which is linked to possible scams, was an abuse of public trust. The scandal, which embarrasses us on an international scale, requires us to launch an impeachment request against the president. As was cited by Reuters. The news agency noted that Argentina's fintech chamber acknowledged the possibility of a so-called rug pull, a kind of foul play in which the developers of a cryptocurrency draw legitimate investments, boosting the value of the token, only to later morning dump, their stake. Whoever, again, just be careful of this. On Saturday, Javier Milei cited, as cited by Bloomberg, that he met with the KIP protocol, the company behind the controversial coin, months ago, as part of his government's broader push to revive the country's economy by attracting investments. The firm's website features a photo of its co-founder and the Argentinian president giving a thumbs up, dated October 30th, 2024, the day before All Hallows Eve. The news agency noted that the token's name could apparently refer to Milei's political party, the La Libertad Avanza, or his libertarian roots as an economist. Meanwhile, the company disavowed the launch of the Libra token as well, saying in a post on X, market making was fully handled by Keisler Ventures, emphasizing that KIP protocol did not profit a single cent from today's activity. Press X to doubt. Shortly after assuming office in 2023, Milei applied the shock therapy measures in an effort to stabilize the country's economy. Among the drastic steps taken by his government have been devaluation of the national currency by 52%, layoff over 33,000 public sector workers, and deep cuts to state transport, fuel, and energy subsidies, among other measures. Earlier this year, the president stated he'd met his pledge to reach zero budget deficit after the country's economy ministry reported the annual budget surplus of 1.76 trillion pesos, some 4.5 billion, the first in more than a decade. So, what can we take away from this? Well, first of all, everyone is talking about this. You're looking at a president and a leader of this country that is involved in the cryptocurrencies, hype. You cannot at all ever think that this has good intentions. I mean, you're looking at people. You're looking at people investing their hard-earned money into something that is destined to blow up in their face. This is a huge international situation that the president of Argentina finds himself in. And for anybody that's getting involved in cryptocurrency, I mean, look at all the times you're seeing a rug pull took place. I mean, the most famous, there's all of them. The most recent one is the also famous Haktua girl, in which she put her name and face to it. And then hours later, as soon as it starts getting boosted up, poof, like a Thanos snap in the air, all the value of that token disappears. And now you're looking at people having a full-on meltdown. And Earl of Laurel says, yes, the house always wins. And that's an unfortunate situation because the house always wins. The house will always win when it comes down to, you guessed it, people's money. It's gambling. It's an addiction. People are unable to get over the fact that somehow they think that they're going to make it big with crypto. You never will. And when you see things being pushed and uplifted, if it sounds too good to be true, then it is. And as much as I like to sympathize and feel with people's pain, if you're dumb enough to believe influencers or other people, just remember there's a lot of loopholes in which these celebrities or politicians or influencers can back themselves out of. All right. Because they could say, oh, well, we weren't involved in it. Oh, we're not touching it. But yet they're early on promoting it and smiling about it, tricking their audience. It's hard for me to sympathize. when you go ahead and start gambling, because that's what this is. It's gambling. It's gambling because people think they can make it big. It's gambling because people are fully desperate. And in this economy, worldwide, you're going to have more examples of this here happening. And it sucks to watch. But this one guy here made a living off of crypto and loses it all.
I'm broke. I'm broke. I'm fucking broke. I'm gonna find you. I'm gonna find you, Dennis. I'm gonna find you. You run me. I have nothing. I have to sell my Rolex. I have to sell it. I have to sell all my shit. I don't have anything. I guess you pieces of shit. You run to me. You all run to me, bro. And I'm gonna find you. I'm gonna find you.
I could hear the pain, but at the same time, too, it's difficult to sympathize. Again, the Javier Milei endorsed Libra token crashes after 107 million insider rug pull. Insider wallets started cashing out 3 hours after the token was launched, erasing over 4 billion from its market capitalization. All right. 4 billion. I would compare this with people's addiction to cryptocurrency or investing into crypto as how people are involved in MLMs, okay? Because a multi-level marketing scam, people are drawn in for that quick money. And especially if you're with an MLM that's able to grow, like the people who make it are the ones who are there from the beginning and are enjoying their time at the top. If you're not part of that secret club, you will never, ever make it in. But yet I've seen a lot of documentaries and commentary in which people who are part of one MLM and they get out, but they go right back to it because it's like a drug. It's an addiction, just like cryptocurrency. I know that there are examples on social media of people who have successfully made it in, who have made a name for themselves. I get it. But all in all, it's just a game. It's a roll of the dice. It's the ball on the wheel. You either get in and the game is in your favor, or you get in later and the house is rigged against you. And now you're seeing just what's happening in one country with its leader. Now, whether or not the Argentinian president is going to be impeached, I mean, I'm very curious to follow that case because we already saw what happened to another world leader who got impeached, not for cryptocurrency, but for trying to install martial law in South Korea. But I wonder now, we see influencers and celebrities, and now we're seeing world leaders getting involved in crypto. I don't want to say that there's a big economic crash happening soon, but I'm seeing the foundations being laid down. And I have a bad feeling in my gut that crypto is going to be part of it.